Hey guys, Nicholas Dark TV here to remind you guys that there is absolutely nothing to smile about today. Why, you may ask? Because it's another day where Season 3 exists. To get myself out of this misery and depression, I decided to put my razor blades away for the day, and I thought to myself that the best way to cure this depression, we're gonna be watching the best moments from Season 1 of One Punch Man, aka the only season that exists. Everything after this season is a nightmare. So to hopefully wake all of us up, I will play this video. Even this looks better than everything we've been getting. Even this! Him walking! Tell me not! The cape! There's more movement in his fucking cape than the entirety of Season 3! Man, I'm about to go bald! Look at me! I look bald right now! We need you. We need Season 1 Saitama to be the hero we need and to beat the fucking shit out of Season 3 and Season 2 Saitama.
One Punch Man's been one of the most...
Maybe if I sniff his ass gas, it'll make me hallucinate about another season animated like this.
...entertaining and popular anime of recent times. That being said, I settled on a video highlighting the top moments in One Punch Man. That's right, I'm
trying to cure my depression. I feel like I'm gonna become suicidal by the end of this fucking video, bro.
...to make a compilation that's all about our beloved, albeit a tad bit lazy hero who sacrificed his hair for power.
The only laziness going around nowadays is the entire production committee and this fucking staff. Take me back.
We start off the list
I'll never forget watching this season and being like, damn, with the amount of source material One Punch Man has, it's just gonna get better and better.
The battle from the very first episode, that's Saitama versus the Giant Man. A regular dude called Marugori became the towering mutant menace Giant Man after taking the ultimate steroid drug Biceps Brachi King.
You know when people are like, nobody could beat Saitama? I think Bandai Namco took that personally. And now they're defeating Saitama. They are the #1 villain that we need to take down.
That his scientist older brother created. These two, though mainly it was Giant Man's doing while his brother egged him on.
I remember I used to say that was Reiner from Attack on Titan.
Finally, Saitama steps in and lives up to his name as he literally knocks Giant Man out.
Can he knock out Bandai Namco and JC Staff next? Please? The two villains of the fucking series, the main villains. Look at this shit. There's more movement on the fucking cheeks than an entire season. There isn't one moment. Look, that was foreshadowing. Pretty boring. Foreshadowing the rest of the shit. The next 2 seasons. Oh, I'm a certified hater now.
Not straying too far from episode 1.
I shouldn't be watching this. Oh my god, bro. I have a whole future ahead of me. I think I'm gonna stop the future real short with this fucking video, with this reaction. Oh my god. I can't.
At number 9, we have Saitama's next opponents, the Subterranean People.
Who the fuck are the Subterranean People? Why are they animated so well? Like,
keeping in the introduction arc, this next battle was a bit unusual. First, a mysterious assailant attacked Saitama while he was relaxing in his apartment.
Look at our boy.
And when he tried to fend them off,
look at
his
this
usual
shit.
one-hit KO didn't work.
This is incredible.
Secondly, the assailant belongs to a large group of creatures called the Subterraneans. They're home within the...
Where's my gun, bro? Where the fuck is it? Where's my 12 gauge?
The Earth's crust is overpopulated.
I'm about to put a barrel in my mouth.
And they've come to seize the surface world.
And I'm not talking about a fucking Donkey Kong barrel.
If the regular Subterranean People weren't bad enough, the Subterranean King is a total unit. But it turns out that Saitama was just dreaming up the entire epic encounter.
Just like I'm dreaming of this season, right? Right?
The fight was wonderfully animated and has some really great hand-to-hand
wonderfully
action.
Animated. Something you don't hear nowadays with this series. I haven't heard that in like 9 years. And I wasn't even watching 9 years ago. This is like a random fight. And it looks this good. So now imagine the big fights. Imagine what the Garo version of Orochi would have looked like if it had these people on it. I miss these fucking characters. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Next on our list,
Not even in Minecraft, in real life.
is the short battle between One Punch Man and the King of Beasts. Now, this was a battle that surely made our friends over at Peter happy. I mean, they already accused Pokemon of endorsing animal abuse, so I'm actually surprised they didn't jump on this. Anyway, for this battle, Saitama went toe-to-paw with Beast King, an artificial mutant sent by Dr. Genus to capture One Punch Man so that he could use him as a human research subject. However, this capture didn't go near as well as these poor unsuspecting mooks thought it would.
Everything about it just looks better. Even this moment right here with the fucking lion turning his head and Mole Man shaking. Everything just looks better. It doesn't look like a fucking amateur coloring book.
As usual, a single hit from Saitama results in this kitty being put down from a disemboweling punch.
There's more fucking animation on my toilet paper than this shit. Than the shit that we've been getting. See, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. They tried doing this in season 3, and the only feeling I had was the feeling of wanting to choke myself out with my own dick. Like, this was hilarious, and it was beautiful. I forgot how good these characters used to look. It feels like a different show.
Moving on to number 7, Saitama saves Genos. In a superhero series, it's expected for the titular hero to save the damsel in distress. Even though Genos isn't a damsel per se,
not a
he
dull
was definitely
moment.
in distress.
They are
and by
trying
whom, you
every
ask?
fucking
well,
second.
As it happens, he's in distress because
I shouldn't
of
be
a damsel.
watching this.
That's if you consider someone like Mosquito Girl.
I might
who
not be able to
absorbs
upload
the
this
blood
video.
her
I might be
swarms
dead on
of
the fucking
blood-sucking
floor in a few
insect servants
seconds.
harvest from bodies
My
until
carcass, you're gonna have to hope a ghost takes control of my fucking carcass, or like a bug.
they're dead husks to
And
even
uploads
qualify
this
as a
video.
damsel. Especially considering the fact that she was completely merciless with the cyborg in their fight, literally cutting him down to size by taking a limb and slicing him open. But just because she laid down the coup
I want to slice my fucking skull open.
de grace, Saitama went from One Punch Man to One Slap Man
Oh
as he pimp smacked
God.
Mosquito Girl into a truly
From One Punch Man to One Slap Man to One Shit Man.
bloody mess across 3 buildings.
One PNG Man. One fucking PowerPoint Man. Yeah, look at all that season 3 right there. Foreshadowing. Ass.
Cut.
That's how you do comedy. And look, they're not even using a blue filter. JC Staff, the character's blue. Not everything has to be blue. Did you know that? I'm not blue. Maybe on Sundays, though. We're never having
Number
this
6,
again,
it's
guys.
Saitama versus Carnage Kabuto. For this entry on the list,
We could assemble all of our religion's gods together. It doesn't matter how many times we pray. You could get the fucking Dalai Lama, the Pope. You could get everything. You could get Kratos. You get all of them together, and we still aren't gonna get anything like this.
finally come face to face with Dr. Genus. The insidious scientist has only one
Sickening.
more trump card left to
I'm gonna
play.
fucking
And the
vomit.
name of that trump card is Carnage Kabuto, Dr. Genus's ultimate mutation. Saitama steps in and the
I need
pair
water,
square
bro.
off
I'm
within the
gonna
special
die.
chamber of Dr. Genus's secret base. And it's in
Look
this
at
same
this.
episode that
Oh
we learn
my
the secret
God.
of how
Oh
One
my
Punch Man came
God.
to be so strong, which, as it turns out, was just basic training exercises taken to a maximum level. This leads Carnage Kabuto to take on his ultimate form, Carnage Mode, and attack Saitama.
I think JC Staff saw this character and were like, oh, let's just make every character look this blue. Let's just make everyone look like this.
This leads Carnage Kabuto to take on his ultimate form, Carnage Mode, and attack Saitama with full force. But then our titular character remembers something. He's late for a special sale at the supermarket. This leads him to punch Carnage Kabuto into oblivion.
This has to be an alternate
and then wail
universe.
in his lament.
This
Just goes
season
to
has
show
to be
you,
a facade,
don't get between
guys.
a person and a store sale.
Like, I miss laughing. I miss losing my mind to these characters. Now the only thing I'm losing is my time and the bullets in my gun. Guys, I think I might just do a season 1 rewatch.
We have Saitama
What do you want?
versus
What do you
Genos.
say about that, y'all?
Though this was
What
a
do you say
practice
about that?
bout, Genos didn't hold back in any way. We see
Fuck
fluid,
season 3. Let's just rewatch
motion-focused
season 1.
animation throughout
Maybe
this
we'll do it in
scene. This type of
Chinese or
animation
fucking
style is
Indian.
hardly easy to do, so kudos to the
I'll do it in
artists
any
and
language.
respect
Maybe I'll
to
do
their
it in every
surely
language.
dead wrists for pulling
Until
off
the
this
end of
frame-by-frame
time.
feat. Anyway, the main point of this practice was for Genos to experience Saitama's strength firsthand after they
I'll do
both
it in
passed
fucking
the National
sign language.
Superhero Registry exam. However, he wanted the bold hero to take it seriously. At first he didn't, which is something we've all come to expect of Saitama at this point.
Every time I almost smile, I remember what we're currently going through, and it just puts me in the darkest state imaginable.
So when Genos reiterates that he wants his master to be serious in this practice bout, he gets exactly what he wants.
See that word? That's what's about to happen to me. Does JC staff know that they're animating One Punch Man? I'm starting to think they don't because, I mean, look at Royal Ripper. They thought it was Royal Stripper. They thought it was a woman. So I'm starting to think they think they're animating some random slop isekai, like Light Bulb in Another World with a fucking thong on. That's what I think they're animating. Maybe if we start reminding them a little bit more on the daily basis that they're animating One Punch Man, or just remind Bandai Namco that this is One Punch Man, maybe we might get this again. I think it's just retarded. Either that, or maybe they have dementia. I don't know. I think they completely forgot. Even that, the movement with the slap on the head. Oh, motherfucker, I'm gonna fucking beat myself to death.
Sensei.
I'm a fan of this. This is the One Punch Man I am a fan of. Now what we've been getting.
Destroying the meteor.
Fuck what we've been getting. That ain't One Punch Man. That's One Piss Man.
Several S-rank
This is
heroes made their
OPM.
own attempts to destroy or even
This is
steal the meteor
Saitama.
away.
This is
They all
Genos.
failed. Genos made an attempt and seemed like he could pull it off, but he exhausted too much of his body's energy and blaster power that he went into an automatic shutdown.
Oh my
Enter
God.
Saitama, every bit the badass he is, as he goes up, up, and away to blast through the ball of rock and fire.
The characters
animation for
look
this
better.
best moment is more focused
The
on
world looks
objects
better.
and background, which shows how much attention
It's
the artist gave
moving.
to this scene. Again, let's pray for the dead wrists of these hard-working creative people.
Rip to all the hard-working creative people. Beyond this season, I don't know what happened to them.
At number 3, it's the battle against the Deep Sea
Oh my
King.
God.
We've talked about Saitama's
Who cut the
battles and best
fucking
moments for
onions?
most of this list, so at number 4, we're going to shift gears and focus on Genos and Moomin Rider. This time they face the Deep Sea King, a tyrannical ruler of the sea folk and just an all-round prick who loves to hurt people. Two things that make this fight worthy of a spot on this list are 1. Genos holding his own even when the tides, no pun intended there, shift out of his favor.
You know, man, I heard that the arc that's currently being adapted, the Garo arc with the Monster Association and everything, I heard it was probably one of the most hype, best arcs out there of manga history, bro. And like, it looks the way it looks compared to these random fights. I mean, these aren't random fights, they're big moments, but like, there's some moments in this video where I'm like, these are just random moments, but the team has so much passion. Look how fucking good it looked.
Even risking his life to save a little girl from getting struck by the self-proclaimed King's acid spit. And 2.
You know what it feels like? Going from season 3 to season 1 is like having AIDS to being cured.
The surprise
I'm being
appearance of
cured
C-class
right now.
hero Moomin Rider, who fought with Deep Sea King even though he was severely outclassed and kept getting back up even when he was put
Remember
down.
this moment?
It just goes to show you, though, it really isn't the size of the dog in the fight, but the size
Oh
of the
my
fight
God.
in the dog. Also, don't worry, One Punch Man arrived soon enough and made Deep Sea King a fish fillet combo.
I forgot what it's like to have a different emotion than hatred for One Punch Man. I'm serious. Like, I'm watching this video and I'm like, I'm about to smile, I'm gonna laugh, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna cream. All I do with One Punch Man Season 3 is I have murderous intent. Can you do that to me next? Put me out of my fucking misery. Put all of us.
In the second to last top moment, we're focusing on the S-rank heroes and their battle with an
Look at this, man. Look how smooth this shit is.
absurdly powerful enemy known as Melzagard. Again, we're changing focus from our titular character to others. In this case, the S-rank heroes Silver Fang, Atomic Samurai, Metal Bat, Puri Puri Prisoner, and
I don't even want to see these characters anymore, because if they destroyed Garo's moments, can you imagine these characters' moments?
their enemy, the monstrous.
If they didn't go off of Garo,
a member
you think
of
they're
the
gonna go off
Dark
of Pure Pure
Matter Thieves and one of the
Prisoner?
main antagonists of the Alien Conquerors.
Maybe they will, because it's a fucking hentai director, and Pure Pure Prisoner is fucking hentai man himself.
It's only when Metal Bat makes a surprising discovery of a marble in one of the separated parts of Melzagard that the heroes figure out how to defeat this monstrous alien. One by one, each of the S-rank heroes makes an awe-inspiring display of their respective skills as they crush each marble. This battle was hardly easy for the S-rank heroes, but nonetheless, they come out victorious and eventually manage to defeat him.
I had this sick feeling in my stomach right now. Oh, this is where I might actually go into an early casket. This might be that fight, guys. Oh my god, I'm just gonna sit back and let y'all enjoy this. Even though you've probably seen this a million times, well, make it 1,000,001. We're gonna experience together, guys. Ready? We're gonna experience this together.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the moment we've all been waiting for. The most epic moment within the One Punch Man series of all time. Or at least so far until Season 2. This moment's about Saitama's battle with Lord Boros, the Cyclops-like leader of the Dark Matter Thieves. Much like Saitama, the intergalactic villain deals with an existential crisis in which he lost all thrill in life after becoming so powerful. How does Lord Boros remedy this? By launching an invasion on Earth to find a worthy opponent as suggested by a prophecy, of course, and eventually his search led him to meet One Punch Man. I could go on about what
Season 3 feels like an abusive relationship, right? And Season 1 feels like I just met the love of my life. Honestly, it feels like I just met my wife. That's what Season 1 feels like. Season 3 is like a fat lunch lady abusing you on a daily basis.
makes this battle number 1 on the list, but I'll just list the 2 main points. The first is that
Look
Lord
at this.
Boros actually survived
Oh my
Saitama's
God, I feel like I'm in a
one-hit
fucking
KOs.
museum
and the
in Italy.
second is that this battle's the
Let's
longest
just say
that
Japan,
Saitama
in this
has ever
case.
had with any of his past enemies. Both combatants exchange blows and don't hold back whatsoever.
Could we get these guys back on the phone? Like, seriously, bro? Like, I'll pay them. I'm
Just
not
when
even
it seems
joking.
like Lord Boros will win, as he
Could we-
uses his
could we
ultimate
get these
move,
motherfuckers on the
Star
phone?
Roaring Cannon, our bold hero unleashes his own final attack, the Serious Punch. Truly, Saitama is the strongest hero.
必殺マジシリーズマジ殴り
And that was the final moment of One Punch Man anime history. Everything that came after this, alternate universe / filler. I'm still waiting for Season 2 to be adapted one day, and then eventually Season 3. But right now, we haven't had One Punch Man in about 9 years. One Punch Man Season 1 came out on October 5th, 2015. That's about 10 years ago. We haven't had One Punch Man in over 9 years. One Punch Man anime has been on hiatus for the past 9+ years, guys. Yeah, so that was supposed to cure my depression, but if anything, it just made me even more depressed. You know, I've been getting a comment a lot lately from people. Surely I'll address it more in the future, but people like, oh, all you do is talk about this. All you do is talk about One Punch Man. Bro, just one punch yourselves in the fucking esophagus and shut the fuck up. Seriously, man.